Hey English 9, back here with the second of two videos about Unit 7, Session 3. Again, as we look at the next couple of weeks, our goal this week is to gather some sources to start a paper that analyzes a common theme in three different texts. Your goal this week is to gather those sources and begin looking at them for examples of that theme, and those of course will be quotes and paraphrases, and then next week you'll be actually producing the essay. Again, quick review, you're going to have three texts. One of them should be a book that you've read in the past, and then the other two are probably shorter texts that share that same theme. So maybe it's a song. I think a song is a good easy one, and then go online and see if you can find one other text as well. If we go to this slide, appropriate types of literature, see if you can find one other text. Maybe it's a poem or a speech or a short essay that also uses that theme. Again, this assignment does not require going out and reading a whole new book or anything like that. Choose a book that you've already read and then connect it to another shorter piece here. And again, if you have any questions about that, please let me know. So let's look at kind of the second half of the week, see what's going on. You'll be submitting your three pieces of literature, so you need to choose those. That's probably the main thing for this week. You'll also be looking at a paragraph guide, and you'll be submitting your works cited this week as well. And what I want to do in this video is look at a couple of our works cited resources, because some students have been struggling with those. So, three pieces of literature. You'll simply submit those titles here, maybe submit a link to it as well. You've got your book, and then you've got two other pieces. Maybe it's a song or a poem or an essay or other pieces that you find in your online research. Pretty simple. You're just submitting what those are. Alright, here's a look at, this is kind of looking ahead to next week, okay? What do the paragraphs look like? Please look through this, read it very carefully. You got a 5-paragraph essay. Introducing your theme, you want a real nice, solid thesis statement. We've got an example there. You got 3 body paragraphs. Each of those body paragraphs, guys, I'd really recommend use this Whopper paragraph template. You can download it right here by clicking on this. Highly recommend it, guys. Point evidence analysis, we've been talking about this all year, is absolutely important. And then paragraph 5, of course, is your conclusion. Each of those body paragraphs, basically you're gonna connect one of your texts to that theme. And again, if you're struggling on what to write, this template here can be hugely helpful in helping you with point evidence analysis. Alright, if we go to the next slide, again we're looking here at the works cited. So, a few things I want to remind you of on this page. We got a few videos here. This one right here is very helpful for formatting a works cited list in MLA style. So I'd highly recommend looking at that. Remember, a works cited it's more than just links or the title of a book. There's a very particular style for it. So take a look at this. Also, take a look at these documents that we have down here. This is a good one. This shows the overall MLA formatting for your paper. This one shows exactly how to format a works cited. So you can click on View and you'll see, okay, what kind of a source do I have? Well, first you'll look at these. The first one is a website. Number 25 is a book by one author. So why don't we maybe look at those? Those might be common ones to use for this assignment. Let's scroll down. Number 25, here's a book by a single author. We've got an example here of what the citation would look like. And then over here we've got an example of this is what the internal reference would look like. This is exactly what comes after the quotation. Remember, the internal reference, it's typically the first word of the works cited plus the page number, if the page number is available. So we look over here, first word of the works cited was Rowling. That is also the internal reference. Okay, let's look at this overall. We've got the author's last name, author's first name, title of the text in italics, where it was printed, the publisher, the year, and then finally the word print. Pretty simple. That's what a book looks like. Let's scroll back up to number 1 and see, okay, here's what a website looks like. Again, if the author's available, we've got that. We've got the title of the web page. We've got the editor of the website, if that's available. And again, whatever's available is what you want to insert. You've got the title of the overall website, and then finally the publication information of the web page. The first date is, if you can find it, the date that the web page was titled. And then the final date, that's the date that you visited the website. And again, for the in-text citation, it's the first word from the works cited entry. Okay, so some very good details there. Let's also look real quick. If you go to this Purdue OWL sample MLA paper, this has some awesome notes on what does MLA formatting look like. Please scroll through, read these notes up here. And then if you go down to, I think it's page 12, we've got a real good example of what does the works cited look like. Well, you can see it's alphabetized. You can see each entry, the first word of the entry is all the way to the left, and then the subsequent lines are indented one space. So then the second entry starts here with Baker, and again, indented going down. So really make sure you look at this, because this has a real good example of what the works cited should look like. Also, here's a resource. If you want to try using EasyBib. That can be a possible tool that will help you with works cited. Whatever comes out, though, whatever EasyBib spits out for you, please make sure to check it against the examples I've given you. Sometimes it comes out great, sometimes it doesn't come out quite so well. So whatever comes out, please be sure to check it. But if you want, that's a real good resource. Here's a video about it as well. Alrighty, we keep rolling through the session. Next page is where you'll submit your works cited. Get it as good as you can, MLA format, the spacing, proper header, all that kind of stuff, and boom, that's it for the session. So I think if you gather your texts, you get the works cited set, then next week all you've got to do is actually put the essay together. As always, guys, I am here to help, and I look forward to working with you.